Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Let's Play Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Now it's been it's been about a week since I've played, and I mean, although I have been busy with work, honestly the main reason I haven't played this game in so long is just because I've been playing Fallout 4 a lot, which is kind of funny because, well, Fallout 4 is, I feel, a bit old news when it comes to the gaming world, but ever since the newest DLC came out, and also now that I actually have a gaming PC, I decided to start a new, fresh game of Fallout 4, because I did play it on my PS4, but I decided to start a fresh game on my PC, and I've been playing that like crazy. It's kind of funny, because normally I can never really sit down and play a game for more than like 3 hours at a time before I want to take a break from it, but all of Bethesda's games are like the one exception, or at least all of their, you know, Elder Scrolls and Fallout games are. I can just sit down and play their games for just hours on end. So anyways, rather than me talking about a completely different game, how about I figure out what I'm doing? Okay, there's me. Oh yes, and there's all those grid leaks and whatnot. Apparently I found 8 of them just when I was rambling while running around. Huh, let's see, what should I do? I think I guess I'll do that. Oh, I collected those chips, I just haven't delivered them yet. I see. Why did she, like, that was weird. Oh, I guess she did just jump over. It looked weird because it looked like she, like, hit her head or something, I don't know. Fortunately, this game doesn't have, like, difficult controls particularly. At least not that I can remember. I'm probably forgetting something already, but it's like, other than WASTA and the mouse keys, there's not that much you really have to worry about in the game, per se. Oh yes, I was going in the wrong direction anyways. Wonderful. Yeah, this game does look really pretty though. Yeah, like, there's definitely some very impressive sights. The one thing I have to hate though is, as you can see, there's just some textures that just load really weirdly. Like, I don't know. It's weird. It's kind of unusual. Like, some of them just won't render or something. Like, I know most games do that, where like a texture, if you're far away, it'll be lower resolution than if you're close up, just to save on resources, but it seems like in this game, it's like has a lot of problem when it comes to rendering those textures or whatever. Okay, you need to deliver the control chips at a dead drop nearby, but there are several Kruger-sec guards. So
I'm there. Where's the dead drop?
kind of just have to go to the dead drop and take out whatever guards are in my way, it seems. I do love it though, how you build up speed, like, slowly. Ow. Derp. I tried pressing control there, but I have to say, the one thing that sucks about using a keyboard is that reaching certain keys like the control button are really awkward. Yeah, if this game was like third person, I'd consider using a controller rather than a mouse and keyboard. Oh, I guess I didn't press the right button. That's strange. I did press a button, but apparently not the right one. Yeah, that's the thing that sucks though about not playing a game like this for over a week, and well, especially the fact that traversal attacks. Move through your enemies without slowing down.
All the way to the drop. If you stop or make too many mistakes, you won't make it.
Okay. So I have to use the middle mouse button to do traversal attacks. And I have to just maintain my speed pretty much. That seems weird. Oh.
Well, that case-sec will be sore tomorrow.
That case-sec will be sore tomorrow. Okay then. I see. So I was just pressing the wrong buttons. But yeah. Exordium comic. Apparently there's a comic of the game. Makes sense though, because I think I mentioned how the original game's cutscenes were all rendered in sort of a... They're rendered in sort of like a comic-y fashion. Oh, I see it. Oh, so when I die, does that just completely... Does it, like, completely reload? Because I don't know. Did I do that last time?
cycle be sore tomorrow.
Oh, fuck. I went the wrong way. Yeah, I'm leaving the mission area. More like I'm plummeting towards my death, but same difference, I guess. Okay. The amount of Rona's vision can be adjusted in the options menu. Sounds pleasant. Yes. Traversal attacks. I understand. Okay, I'm not even going to do that, because I feel like if I fail, I don't want to just keep recollecting that same thing. So it is a collectible, but it seems like if you collect a collectible, and then you die during a mission, you lose whatever collectible, which is kind of annoying. That's the one thing I always like in a lot of games, is I feel like some people feel like it makes things too easy, but I really enjoy it when games will save your collectibles even if you like die before a checkpoint that you gathered that collectible. So basically the point of this is just
You got good flow. Keep it up.
not slow down.
You're almost there. Keep it up.
Okay then. I see.
There. I hope it's worth all the trouble.
But yeah, like I was saying, the one thing that sucks about
Talk more soon.
taking a break from a lot of games like this is I think I forgot a lot of like button combinations to
I
do
like
certain
using
things.
conglomerate's tools against it. The
I mean,
billboards
like I
are
said, it's
perfect
not
for
that
this.
complex, but
Hacking a billboard sends a clear message to the employees.
definitely
It's
forgotten
enough if only one of them
things.
opens their eyes because of what we showed them.
Okay, I have to hack billboards now apparently.
All right, Faith. Seems to me you're more than ready to take on a real assignment. I got the perfect route for you. Come back to the lair and we'll look at the details.
So this just seems to be sort of the main mission parts of the game where it just introduces me to all the side quest crap that I can do. This is actually the first like open world game I've played that actually has an ending, sort of. Like what I mean by that is I keep playing games that are like open-ended but they have no real ending, like you can just keep playing them forever and ever, and I guess that is games like this too. I'm sure once the main story's over I can still just keep playing it, but I mean like it's not like there's really an endless number of things to do. It's not like Kerbal Space Program or whatever where there's like an endless number of goals I could continue making for myself. So that's interesting. The one thing I think I'll have trouble balancing though is trying to figure out like how much collectible hunting I should do versus how much I should just focus on the main mission and get that over with, because I think the main story is only supposed to be like 8 or 10 hours long, which is pretty short. I mean, that's the thing though, is I feel like that's what a lot of modern games do. And I think I mentioned this maybe in an earlier episode, but so I won't talk about it too much, but I feel like a lot of like recent games, they'll make like a really sort of monotonous and boring open world. Like I feel like that kind of, I don't know, to me that's kind of what I feel happened with like Far Cry. Okay, so yeah, that is just a kind of collectible thing where you just have to find a way to climb the billboard. But anyways, yeah, I've noticed like every game out there has sort of tried being all open worldy, like even games that traditionally weren't that open worldy, they sort of all try to follow the same formula, it feels. What is this, a dash one? Yeah, I guess I'll try one. Might as well. I think this mission I'll mostly just do free roam stuff, sort of. Just to get myself back into the game as well, because like I said, it's been a little while, so I'll do some of the collectible hunting and all that. So if you're not interested in that, then I guess go to the next part. I don't remember what's the way they said to like prevent yourself from getting damaged from a long fall. I should look that up because I don't remember the most efficient way of doing it. I thought it was hold the control button, but I think that just might have been me remembering what it was from the first Mirror's Edge. Because the first Mirror's Edge, you just had to like hold the crouch button before you fell, and you'd be fine. Jeez, this is a long one. I hate when there's really long sprints in games like this. Oh, this reminds me that there's sprints very similar to this in Dying Light. And I remember there was this one that it's like a 5-minute sprint, I remember, and it annoyed the shit out of me because I was all OCD trying to get 3 stars. I think I mentioned this also before, but it's funny how a lot of games like this, I'll get so like obsessive over trying to 100% like the small little missions and races and stupid shit like that. I'll get so obsessed over that I end up just getting like frustrated and bored with the game more quickly, and then I never even end up beating the main story. Basic hit. Yeah, I've kind of exhausted myself over Fallout. It's kind of what happens to me whenever I try playing like any of the Elder Scrolls or Fallout games, is I'll just overdose myself for like 4 days. Like I've probably put in like 24 hours over the last like 4 days into Fallout 4. Yeah, that's pretty pathetic. But hey, I work 12-hour shifts, and these are my... The time I do have off, I don't really want to do anything other than... I mean, because I think I've mentioned this, I work in a factory, so the time I do have off, I don't really want to be doing a lot of physical things, although, admittedly, my job now, I don't have much of an excuse anymore for not doing physical things, because the last 2 summers... What the hell are you? Okay, then. I think he's just a random NPC. It looked like he'd be like a punk or something I'd have to fight, but no. So yes, anyways, the last 2 summers I did physical labor. I literally just stacked boxes, and that was both mind-numbingly boring and exhausting. But now, I kind of went up in the world, and I actually do forklift operation. It's actually not really a forklift, it's a clamp truck, but if I said clamp truck, everyone would say, what's a clamp truck? It's just a forklift, but it's got a different attachment, more or less. So anyways, I've been doing that instead, which is, I mean, it's not, like, mega interesting, but it's a hell of a lot more interesting than stacking boxes. Now I get to stack boxes using a machine, pretty much, which is, I mean, it's more interesting. I guess I'll save this punk. Ow.
That was close. Thank you so much.
Sure. Yeah, you go ahead and stick your foot through that wall, because why not? Yeah, this game definitely has a lot of the sort of generic-y side mission stuff that every other open world game out there seems to have. I mean, I guess it kind of... I mean, it looks pretty, and it kind of adds its own flair to things, you know? It obviously focuses very much on the free-running aspect of everything, but I don't know. I've just gotten kind of bored of a lot of shit like that, because that's like every game in existence lately. It's got like the same exact types of side quests, just with a different skin. It just gets boring sometimes, and that's what I was kind of craving with this game, because I didn't even like do any research into this game until right before I bought it. And I was kind of hoping for like the single player experience I had in the first Mirror's Edge, which was sort of like Fallout, like Half-Life 2, where it was just really good, you know? It didn't need a bunch of fluff of... Ugh. Fucking stupid. Stupid online interactivity bullshit. That's the thing I hate, is I feel like a lot of companies, and I mean, this game was published by EA, so I feel like especially EA, I hate how they just try to put like all this stupid online connectivity shit. It's like, I feel like most gamers don't want like stupid shit like leaderboards and, you know, having to have stupid shit like emblems and achievements and all that bullcrap in games. I feel like most gamers don't really crave that, but I feel like the gaming industry kind of just, I don't know, something about the gaming industry makes them feel like we do need it, and that if they don't provide us with it, that somehow no one's gonna buy their game or something, because as if, you know, a game can only be made good by how much stupid gimmicky bullshit is pushed into it. I don't know, I'm just complaining. I'm really just kind of ranting. Yeah, like I said, though, I'm kind of just doing... Okay, there's these delivery missions. I guess I'll do one of these as well. Yeah, I'll try to not complain so much. I'm sure some people don't exactly enjoy hearing someone just complain a bunch in a Let's Play, so I'll try to refrain a little bit more. I mean, I'll still be critical of things, probably, but I won't just bitch and moan quite nearly as much. Man. And here's something that I just thought of. Personally, I don't know why. I live in a smaller city. It's like a city that's got like over 100,000 people. So it technically qualifies as being a city. But it's not like, you know, Chicago or New York or anything. And I don't know about anyone else, but like when I've gone to like Chicago especially, it's just so I just hate it. Like, I mean, I guess it's kind of just because I grew up in the suburbs, but it feels so weird. Like, I remember when I was in Chicago, I mean, it literally is like a concrete jungle. Like, I found it so creepy and weird how there's just like no trees anywhere. Like, the only thing in the sky is just these massive concrete walls from the skyscrapers, and that was just so weird and creepy to me. How, like, you're just completely surrounded by concrete and glass, sort of. There's, like, no trees, no nature, no parks, really. I mean, there are parks, but that's the thing. It's like the parks themselves just seem so synthetic as well. I just could never see myself living in, like, a really big city. You know, like, I like living in a larger community because it definitely gives you a lot more conveniences, and obviously that's where all the jobs are, but I just couldn't see myself living in, like, a massive city. It just kind of turns me off completely. Unless, like I said, unless like many other, you know, middle-class Americans, I just lived in the suburbs, which is sort of the American dream. No one really wants to live in a big city. I think plenty of people are okay with working in one, but most people would prefer to live in like a suburb or something. Oh, I have a timer. I did not even notice that timer. Well, I think I'm screwed. I'm pretty sure I'm screwed here. Also, it's funny, I just pressed the E button, even though I'm fairly certain the E button does nothing. Apparently the vial broke, so if I don't get there in time, it just assumes the package was broken. Well, that's nice. If you see a rat the size of a car, you're playing the wrong game. What are they trying to reference there? Are they trying to reference just fantasy games in general? Is there a specific game reference I'm missing here? That was a nice little message, though. It was a cute little stupid joke. Okay, yeah, let's actually focus on getting to the destination. Okay. I did not mean to go that close to the edge, but apparently I did. That's atrocious. Okay, I don't think I want to go that way either, though, because there's not really any, like, beams or anything to travel on. Kind of just a very large chasm. So I found it weird how there's this weird circle around us. Like, I literally thought at first that it was like some weird summoning sigil or something from like a fantasy game. I don't know why, that's the first thing I thought of. It was like a magical summoning sigil, and that she was like, oh, I've got you trapped now. But no, that's nothing.
Diseases of all kinds are ravaging those poor souls, and nobody is doing anything about it. Well, that stops now. Maybe this won't solve anything.
So I wonder if I had that, like... Yeah, it does seem like I just have to hold control to land, which is weird, because I thought she would do like a roll or something, but she kind of just stumbles, but at least she doesn't get damaged. Also, I did it again. For some reason, I keep pressing E. I think I'm so used to Fallout where E is like the button to interact with everything. Fuck. Okay, I wonder how close I am. Ugh, ladders are boring. I'm smashing the space button thinking that maybe that'll make me like jump up the ladder faster, but that is not what happens. Okay, I'm really far away. Either I took like the worst route possible, or...
I just got a message that the vial broke. That is unacceptable.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna try to avoid going inside the buildings, because it seems like that just slows me down more than anything. I should also open a...
It needs to be delivered right away, but you have to...
Okay, there is a map. Holy shit, that is far away.
Be careful with contents. We might have...
I like how she's still trying to tell me about this package when it's like, bitch, please. I got 1 minute and 11 seconds to get there.
And this regenerative formula will help. Diseases of all kinds are ravaging those poor souls, and nobody is doing anything about it.
Oh, so if you stumble or whatever, it does actually damage the package too.
But at least I've tried. I just can't stand idly by and watch as the conglomerate ruins what little the outcasts have left.
Okay then. I like wasn't paying attention to a word she said when we were running last time. I think I'm just so focused on rambling on whatever I can think about that I forget about stuff like that. Okay, I took this route last time. Okay, I'm gonna look at the map and see. Jesus, I'm so... Oh, yeah, I think I took the wrong route. I'm trying to go higher up when I should have probably just went like that. Or something of that nature. Yeah, I think I took...
I just got a message that the
I just got a message on the vial break. Okay, I think... This does seem like one of those missions. I want to see something. I'm going to try something out here. I know I disabled that one feature, the runner's vision. I'm going to turn it on.
A package that needs to be delivered right away, but you have to be careful with contents.
And I want to see if it like shows me step for step like what I should do.
If anybody at Elysium Labs finds out that I stole this prototype,
Do you think
my
I
career will
think
be
this is
over.
probably a
But
bad
it's worth
route
it.
though to take
The
right here.
outcasts are dying in the Grey Lands, and this regenerative formula will help.
Fuck.
Diseases of
Like, so
all
it literally
kinds are
shows you a
ravaging
trail
those poor souls,
in this
and
case, whereas
nobody's
before
doing
you kind of
anything
just have
about
to
it. Well, that stops
work
now.
the way out. The
Maybe
problem
this
is I feel like a
won't
mission
solve
like this,
everything, but at least I'm
it's really
trying.
hard to do if you don't use runner vision, because unless you like have the map memorized, like how do I really know what's the fastest route? Other than just obsessing, like, other than checking the map every 5 seconds, I don't feel like there's a very easy way to do this. I think I'm already screwed because I think I took like the slow route. It definitely seems like I want to be minimizing the amount of vertical distance I'm covering. You know what I mean? Because I spent so much time like climbing that one thing. That kind of screwed me over. Yeah, I think if I was supposed to run to the right.
I just got a message that the vial
I was
broke.
trying to slide off the roof, but like she grabbed right onto that pipe, so that does not work. Okay, this is kind of pathetic. I'm not doing this mission very well. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna follow whatever path it shows me to start out with.
Right away, but you have to be careful with
I think this is, yeah, I think I was supposed to be going this way.
If anybody
Maybe.
at Elysium Labs finds out that I stole this prototype, my career
Maybe
will be
not,
over.
though.
But
Yeah,
it's
maybe
worth
not,
it.
'cause
The
there
outcasts
doesn't
are
really
dying
seem
in
to
the
be a
Grey
direct
Lands,
way.
And this regenerative formula will help.
Okay, I need to start right-clicking now, because that gives me a bit of extra
Nobody's doing
speed.
anything about it. Well,
And
that
extra
stops
speed in a
now.
mission like
Maybe
this, I
won't
think, is
solve
pretty
anything,
useful.
But at least I'm trying.
Especially after when I do jumps like
I
that.
just can't
'Cause
stand
that really
idly
slows
by
me
and
down.
watch as the conglomerate ruins what little the outcasts have left.
Okay, I'm glad you like conglomerates and outcasts and whatnot, but I really don't care. Yeah, the one thing I do remember that one review I was mentioned was that the game kind of just seemed like a big jumbled mess of, you know, warring factions that really don't matter at all in the end. I can kind of see how that's the case, because I feel like all this shit we're doing regarding like the conglomerate and the outcasts and those like that one medical group, I feel like none of it's gonna matter at all. It's just all flavor text more or
I
less.
just got a message that the vial broke. That is unacceptable.
I'm obviously doing
Of
something
course you
wrong. Okay, I'm gonna give this one last try, and if I don't succeed, I'm just gonna say screw it, because yeah, I'm taking a little bit too long, I think. I don't know how long this episode is. I think I've taken like 20 minutes just failing at this mission, so
but you have to be careful with contents.
yeah. I'm not sure what the best route is the main problem, I
If
think.
anybody at Elysium Labs finds out that I stole this prototype, my career will be over. But it's worth it. The outcasts are dying in the Grey Lands, and this regenerative formula will help. Diseases of all kinds
Oh,
are
fuck.
ravaging those poor souls, and nobody is doing anything about it. Well, that stops now. Maybe this won't solve anything, but at least I'm trying.
Oh, fuck. I'm
Can't
screwed.
stand idly by and watch as the conglomerate
Yeah, I
ruins
think
what
I've
little
made it
the
this
outcasts
far
have
and less
left.
time before. How do I just not have the like right upgrades for this or something? Because I feel like there's not really a physical way for me to cover this amount of distance in the time it's expecting me to do it. Yeah, like look at how much fucking distance I have to cover. I don't even think I'm halfway there yet, and I've got less than half, like more than, I've got very little time is my point. And I'm not quite sure how I'm supposed to be doing this. Okay, I just said I was gonna try one more time, but I'm gonna try another one more time. Ugh. Yeah, this is the kind of thing I might end up doing off screen or something, just because this is kind of
You
atrocious.
have to be careful with contacts.
I guess this, I mean, I don't know. It's like, this isn't the most direct route, but there's like no other way across this little gap here, so I don't know how else to do this
If anybody at Elysium
other than
Labs
just
finds
run
out
this
that I stole
direction.
this
And I mean, it
prototype,
does start me
my
off
career will be
facing
over.
this direction,
But
so I would
it's worth it.
assume
The outcasts are
it
dying
wouldn't
in the
be
Grey
facing
Lands,
me.
and this regenerative formula will help.
It wouldn't be facing me in the opposite direction that it actually wanted me to take.
And nobody is doing anything about it. Well, that stops now. Maybe this won't solve anything, but at least I'm trying.
Oh my god.
I just
Her saying the
can't
same
stand
thing
I
over and
don't
over is
watch
just
the
a bit
conglomerate
grating
ruin
on my
what little
nerves.
the outcasts have left.
Just a little bit. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like I might just not have like the right upgrades to do this quickly enough or something. Either that or I completely forgot like certain features in the game already, and they're the features that would make this easy. Kind of seems like this route though it's putting out for me isn't really even the best. Yeah, like I spent more time. Yeah. I actually got farther last time, even though I felt like I did shittier.
That the vial broke. That is
Okay, fuck this mission. Yeah, let me take a look at this stupid little... No. I hate the navigation system in this game. I hate how, like, all of these are hidden, too. Like, it tries to go for such a minimalistic system, and it kind of just annoys the hell out of me. Okay, so that'll definitely... Okay, so you actually do have to unlock the roll. So that'll make things a lot faster. Okay, there's quick turn. Could help. Yeah, I definitely think something like this would make things, I mean, climb, yeah, that would definitely make this mission 10 times easier. I mean, wall running wasn't really something that was involved in here. Okay, yeah, I definitely feel like this and this and this. And not so much this, but yeah, these three I think would make this mission that I was trying to do like 10 times easier. Because it would just make things like climbing those pipes not take 10 seconds. Because that's really what I think wasted my time, was spending all that time like climbing ladders and pipes and all that bullshit. Okay, I guess let's go continue on the main story path. Actually, you know what? I'm going to end this episode here. Yeah, I'm going to end this episode here, and I'll continue on the main story next episode. So yeah, this episode really was just me wasting my time for the most part. So that's nice. Okay, thank you all for watching, and hope to see you next time. Goodbye.